Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today we're doing a product empties. Now personally, I like filming these. I'm filming this today because I need this container back that I filled full of empty stuff. And I like watching these because I'm nosy. Okay, I like watching these because I want to know what people actually use. I feel like a lot of times on YouTube, of course, and especially on TikTok, I see people reviewing products and it looks fantastic. That's only a small snippet of it, and then I never know if they ever use it again or if it was just like a blip in time. I like to know people actually use and finish up. So maybe that's my nosiness and why I like watching these, but hopefully you guys will too. And let's get started because I have some goodies in here, and there's a pattern going on with, I use a lot of soap. Also, one quick note before we get started, I do have something to announce today. Today we have new shirts on the opencrypt.com. The opencrypt.com is my own small business. I am hand doing these shirts myself. We have a Let's Go Ghouls, such a cute little ghost with a cowgirl hat on the front holding a pumpkin, and on the back it says the Let's Go Ghouls with some stars in the same design. And then we also have a Scare Bears shirt, which has like horror characters dressed as little Care Bears, and I think it's super cute. And also we have our first ever stud earrings. I had to figure out how to do stud earrings because obviously the rest of my earrings are dangles and stuff, but I finally figured out how to make my own stud earrings, and they're cute candy corns, which fall is coming up. And if you like fall but you're not like super into Halloween, candy corns is a good in-between, and it looks super cute. So anyways, those things will be linked down below on my website. I appreciate it, and let's get into these empties because Lord, I got some stuff in here and I just kind of need this container back. You ever just have like a good container and you're like, really wish I'd use it for something better? That's how I feel about this one today. Anyways, if you're also interested in like me throwing away stuff, I just did a declutter on my eyeliners and mascaras. First thing is, actually I think there's another empty box of this upstairs. The L'Oreal Paris Feria Starry Night Black Hair Dye. Obviously most of my hair is black. I've been using different Ferias because they're the ones that stick the hardest in the hair, which is gonna suck if I inevitably try to take the black out, but it's very black. It does the job. It doesn't fade to brown most of the time. I mean, it does fade to brown eventually, but for a while it stays pitch black. I appreciate it, but this is hella damaging to the hair. Permanent dye is damaging to the hair. The colorful stuff is not. Also, I'm thinking about changing this. I know I just dyed it for Halloween, the black and the orange situation, but there's a color that I've only done once because I didn't like it on myself, but I'm thinking about giving it another chance. What if I did green? I wasn't gonna say it, but what if I did green? It would be fun, right? Like, I have a very cool toned skin, so maybe it would look really good, but then I would feel weird wearing red lip colors because I feel like I would look like Christmas, and that's not me, you know? But anyways, let me know if that's a good idea or not down below. I'm gonna try to post this video soon. That way I get a reaction from y'all before I actually do it to my head. Next up is a pack of baby wipes, the fragrance-free kind from Target. I go through a lot of baby wipes, whether it's just cleaning off a table, just like, oh, there's a bunch of cat hair, let's wipe it off the baby wipe. Anything like that. Also, if like, I keep these by the coffee table in our living room, under the coffee table, in case, like, my husband's very messy, ever like spills a little bit of soda, I can wipe it up with this and avoid stickiness everywhere. I just go through a lot of baby wipes. Also, when I do swatches on my hands, baby wipes are great for that. Next up, we have a beauty product, the makeup product. This is a moisturizer. This is the Light Sauce Balancing Gel Moisturizer for oily and combo skin from Item Beauty. I have dry skin, but my skin's a little more combo during the summer just because it is hot as shit outside. So I use this entire moisturizer. I like it because it's a pump situation. I thought it was very nice. But also at the same time, I didn't feel like it really did the most moisture, so it was fine. Like, I enjoyed the pump because I just go squirt a little bit in my hand and it's easy to use, but it's more the convenience than the formula that was better, so that's fine. Next makeup-y thing, I finished the entire Kimchi Chic Beauty Setting Powder Puff Puff Pass Setting Powder in Translucent. This is such a good powder, especially for how much product you get for the price. People don't talk about Kimchi Chic Beauty makeup enough, but they should, because this is solid. It's like, it's so good for the price. Like, it's affordable. You get a ton of product. It lasts a really long time, and it's also a good powder in general. Like, compared to any other drugstore powder, that's better, and it's like the same price. Next up, we have another setting powder because I set my face, y'all. This is the Fenty Butter Powder. This one's so good. I did end up getting the lavender one after this. Not as good. The lavender one's not as good afterwards. I don't know why. I feel like the lavender makes my skin look a little dry, but this butter one has a little bit of a yellow hint to it, so It does dull my foundation down a little bit, but it makes me look nice, settled in. It's fluffy, it's soft, it sets your face nicely, and it's not too in the air, which I feel like a lot of really finely milled setting powders are just in the air and it's too much. But that one's beautiful. I loved it. When I got Suic'de box, I was not expecting it love as much as I did. I may purchase another butter in the future because I just don't like the lavender as much on me. I feel like it makes me look very dry, which I am, but it doesn't have to enhance it like that. Next up is a cleaning product. I don't know why I put a cleaning product in this container, but I did. So I finished a Mr. Clean Clean Freak Deep Cleaning Mist in Lemon Zest. I love lemon scented stuff in general, and I like a mist too. The only thing I would say is that this one, the mist, for a really long time. Like the mist goes on for a really long time, but I liked it. It was fine. I'll probably buy it again because I didn't have any complaints about it. Next up, we have a bunch of hand soaps. I go through a lot of hand soaps, you guys. I wash my hands constantly. My hands are always so dry. Like normally it's just my face skin that's dry, right? But since moving into this house, since having 2 baby kittens in the house and all the cleaning that we have to do because the house is larger than our old apartment was, my hands are so dry. I'm putting cortisone all over my hands all the time. I know you're not supposed to because there's steroids in it, but like I need that deep moisture in my hands. So I wash my hands constantly, but here we are. So I go through a lot of soaps, right? So this one is the Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. This is the one my husband picked out. I let him pick out when it's like, sometimes they have like this $2.50 for hand soap day, and I'm in there. I take my husband with me because he needs to hold a little basket while I'm smelling things. And I let him pick out a couple scents, and he usually picks sweeter scents than I would. So he picked the Marshmallow Fireside. We also have a chai spice situation in his bathroom going on. He picks the sweeter scents than me. I personally this is my favorite scent, the mahogany teakwood. I finish these all the time. Personally, I cannot get over the scent. I love it. It smells nice, manly, cologne, just kind of woodsy. It's so good. I love it. I have it in candle form. They have the candle form that's high intensity. They have the soaps, they have the hand sanitizers, they have everything, and I've tried it all in the mahogany teakwood scent. It's my favorite because it smells like cologne. My husband hates it. He says it smells dirty, and you smell dirty, sir, because this smells delicious. Well, not delicious, I don't want to eat it, but I would like to lay in bed next to it. You know, it just smells so good. It smells so good. Let me know if you love that scent down below. I know it's one of their classics they always have, so it's like so good. Next up in the soap category, we have a Crisp Morning Air. This is more of a kitchen soap, I'd say. Use it in the kitchen because it just smells very fresh, clean. I feel like kitchen stuff, I don't want as much of a fun soap smell. I want more of like a clean soap smell in my kitchen. So this is the one that I went through there. These all, Bath & Body Works is smart, right? Because they're not just square containers. They have these little, it's like a little sideways rectangle, so that way their soap holders only hold their big soap bottles. It's smart, and it's kind of irritating at the same time because sometimes I want a regular soap from like Target and it's not going to fit in my expensive Bath & Body Works soap holders. They're smart, and I resent that. Also, $7.50. They charge $7.50 normal price for their hand soaps. Y'all don't do that. Wait till they're like, sometimes they have 5 for $25, which really isn't that good of a deal. Sometimes they have a $3.50 deal each, and then like twice a year they do $2.50 days for soaps. Do that, hoard them. $2.50 instead of $7.50. The Bath & Body Works stuff is always on sale. Oh, I have another one. I love this scent, but it didn't come in foaming option. I also used this candle up last Empties video. The Coconut Mint Drop. It smells so good. The mint smells fresh, right? But the coconut is also sweet without being like overbearingly sweet. This is a beautiful scent. Love that one. It came in this gel form, which are taller than their normal bottles and skinnier than the normal bottles. But they didn't come in the foamy form. So I had to use it, get it, loved it. It was great. Next up on the Bath & Body Works docket, we have Coconut Sandalwood Candle. This candle was so good. They released another scent in this like little minimalistic packaging around the same time that I really liked too. But it wasn't in stock when this was on sale, so I only got this one. This smells lovely. I would 100% purchase this again, but it's at that point now where it's like the wicks won't stay lit because it's so down in the bottom. So I'm just going to part ways with it. Some people tell me to scoop the wax out when it's like this and use a wax melter, but I make wax melts, so I would just use a wax melt that I make rather than scooping this out, you know. But yeah, that's a really good candle. I really like it. I love the 3-wick candles. I have a couple of the 1-wick candles, but the 3 wicks are like, it propels it even more, you know. Last up on the Bath and Body Works thing, I have an ocean scent because it smells like men. It's from the men's collection technically, but they're not going to stop me from buying it. It's the ocean little hand sanitizer pocket. These are really cute. But again, $2 for this little hand sanitizer. I do buy these regular priced, but like I could get like a bottle of like this from like Purell for $1 at Target. So it's like Bath and Body Works is either on sale and it's a good deal, or it's regular price and it's like, there's other options, you know. Next up, I have this Sig Magic Scrub. This is my go-to brush cleaning soap. I already have another one that I'm already halfway done with. You know, got to keep your brushes clean. This one's really nice. You can stick it on the bottom of the sink, which is what it's for. Personally, I hold it in one hand, scrub the brushes, lay them down to rinse off after. It just works out really well. The bristles in here help get it off, and it's also soft bristles, so it's not going to tear your brush up, which is nice. I really like it. And then sometimes that's on sale too. And I do have a Sigma affiliate code. So if you want it for a cheaper price, I know it's kind of expensive for a soap, but it does a really good job. And then also next we have I keep saying next, so I'm trying to stop doing that where I say the same word over and over again. We have the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisturizer Cream. It's really nice. It smells good. This is just a little baby sample. And I took it when I went to Virginia probably about a month ago for a funeral, and I used the last bit up, and I brought this little container home just to put in the Empties video, which maybe I should have just thrown it away at the hotel, you know? This next thing is the All Nighter Setting Spray from Urban Decay. I hear a little bit more fluid in there, but I can't get any more spray out. I love this setting spray. It's great, but I will never buy a full-size bottle. Like, I have this little mini travel size, and then I also have the itty bitty mini baby size. Like, I don't ever buy a full-size bottle of this because most times I'll just use a affordable setting spray on my face and it does a good job. It's just when I'm going out for a really long time or have a special occasion, I'll wear the all-nighter just for that little bit of extra security. I don't know if it helps, but I feel like it does. I feel like setting spray in general does help. I'm not sure if some help more than others, unless it's like a dewy one works less than regular, you know? Lastly, I do have 2 foundations. So I have the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. This is my go-to foundation. It's my foundation today because I've already bought a refill of this foundation. This is Fair 20 In. It's my perfect shade. It's foundation. It's not like something I can go on 20 minutes about, but I did already review it, and it's my favorite thing. Like, I use it probably 3 times a week, and I wear makeup 6 days a week. So, works out pretty good. And then also I finished the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This one it's beautiful. It's more of a matte foundation. It's definitely more of a long wearing matte foundation. If you have a really bad dry patch on your face, you're gonna see it. But for a matte foundation, I think it has really beautiful coverage. I think it has beautiful shades. They have shades that aren't too warm, which is, it's so nice that there's shades that aren't too warm on me. This one is the shade 1 Neutral. I feel like this one's a little bit fair for me with a darker setting powder. It looks great. So this was super pretty. I love the fancy packaging on it. I wish I could get more uses out of it, but will I repurchase it? Maybe, but I'm also always in the hunt to try new foundations, so maybe I will not repurchase it and just look for a different foundation from the same brand. Also, I don't go in Sephora. I bought this from a Sephora because I was waiting. We had an hour wait outside of P.F. Chang's for dinner one time, and there was a Sephora next door. It was an impulse buy, a great impulse buy, but I don't like to go in Sephora, and I'm not going to shop on their website because I'll just shop on Ulta's website if I want to. Never getting a sponsorship with Sephora, and I don't care. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, wanted to show you my shirt. I got this from Etsy. Let's not forget that I have my own shirts on my website. I got this from Etsy. It took a couple weeks to get, and I really like the design, but it feels kind of stiff and scratchy, and I already washed it once because I have to wash everything before I wear it. But it's Chris Hansen. Why don't you take a seat right over there? Do we love how like early 2000s flea market shirt it looks? Because I really like it. But it's just kind of just not comfortable, like, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great and safe day wherever you are. Bye.